Hello, beautiful Gemini. Welcome to your reading. Let's dive into right away. See what's coming your way. I see very light energy. It's beautiful. There are two pathways showing up here that you're going to take outside of your comfort zone. One of them has in the beginning a tears of joy. Some of you might be even going on a vacation that has been like a long waited, desired, or like long overdue. I see at the end of it, kind of looks like a snowman. It's a little strange too, like because some part of the world right now, yeah, it is springtime, but some parts, unless you're in Antarctica, it's summertime. So snowmen can be breaking something, breaking the ice. I have a feeling of breaking the ice with someone. And there's a person right here. Maybe they're turning their back towards you. This can be like going on a journey with someone that maybe you don't have too much of a communication yet or right now. I feel like here at the end of the journey, way back home, you might actually make up with this person. Or if this is someone, a stranger that you're traveling, this can be about work, for work, or like for a duty that you're going to take this path. You might make up or create a relationship with this person. I see number 3 here. Whenever I see that number, it reminds me of you because Gemini, you're the third zodiac on the zodiac wheel. That's why it seems like this can be number 3 symbolizes creativity, but I see this is like your creative power is going to open up the pathway here, okay? I see phone lines forming here. Phone lines might be connecting you to the future and open up the second pathway, but that one still has some time. By the way, if you're new here and if you haven't already, don't forget to give this one a thumbs up. Go ahead, hit the subscribe and hype the video, okay? That's a free way to support and see more of these. I see a dragon coming down a slope here towards 2 pillars. You can see the 2 pillars right there. Those pillars, Beas and something, I keep forgetting the name, right here. Okay, and the pillars behind the high priestess. Well, she represents heightened intuition, knowledge, because she's holding Torah in her hand, which is a knowledge, the crescent moon. And crescent moon is a symbol of Islam. Now it's just ringing the bell. She has a cross, so it means that she gathered all the esoteric religious knowledge that is written down, maybe like the ones with the book. So I feel like here you are in between these 2 pillars right now, and you are in the position of the high priestess. And deep down in you, you might be receiving the messages, guys. Messages doesn't have to be specifically like a sacred messages or intuitive messages. This can be literally like finding a book and reading it. It can be something about your economic progress, relationship progress, or it can be your heart's guidance that is being uploaded to you right now. You're getting a feeling of what to do. And I feel like that's going to lead this dragon to come down a slope and approach to you. This can be about taming. You're taming this dragon. Dragon can be a tool, can be a vehicle, can be a person that is actually going to coming down that slope and going to make a deal with you. Okay, in this endeavor. And so instead of maybe you're thinking, I have to go, I have to do this, I have to take care of something, the thing is going to show up for you. It's going to come for you. Another thing I would like to point out here is you can see right there, I need like a pointer. Right here, there is actually 4-leaf clover. So it kind of reminds me of the story of the alchemist. If you haven't read the book Alchemist, in his story, what he does is he goes out there to look for a treasure. That's basically the theme of the book. But then he realizes that it was so close to him. I feel here the good luck is right under the white pillar. It's on the right side. Yeah, the one on the right side. If you're sitting, if they're behind you like this, it's on your left side. So you consider, okay, which side it is for you. And I feel like here, instead of you going after it this time, you need to allow it to come to you. This doesn't mean you don't need to use the knowledge. I see communication lines are opening. Maybe from where you are that you're going to call the blessing towards yourself. Like call someone, talk to somebody. Like you're going to do something, and that action is going to bring the results to you instead of you going after the result here, okay? I see here, kind of reminds me of a heart shape also, as well as peacock's feather right here. And there's a man wearing, like, there kind of reminds me of a diver's suit that somebody's wearing here, and he has a star above his head. The thing is, the diver might be someone, maybe even you. After you see that things are starting to come to you, the dragon is coming to you, you're taming it. This might force you to have a deep dive. And the water can symbolize emotions. The water can be in the literal sense, but it is something that you should be secure about. So I'm not giving you an instruction to go dive because it's a scary, really scary business. But I feel like water represents emotions, so it can be deep diving into your emotions and coming back to surface again. When you come back again, the star above your head represents your wish fulfillment. And I feel like here, if you follow the trail of your emotions, that can lead you towards your wish fulfillment. The wish doesn't have to be specifically receiving something. It can be about releasing something that has been holding you back. Anger, resentment, jealousy, fear. Because I was listening to a therapist today, a clinical therapist, and she says, this is like a series of things that she's talking about. And she said, like, what is the most dominant emotion in your life? That this is the purpose. Our life purpose is just the negative emotion. Finding that and understanding the cause of it and releasing it. So that's why maybe you need to dive deep. And when you come back out, you're going to find that emotion, the negative emotion that is really driving you everywhere. And releasing that is going to be your star, if that's what you're doing, if that's your journey right now. This can also indicate like diving really deep and finding a treasure within you, a talent you have, and go after it, pursue it, a desire you have. Maybe you have the desire to study something new and serve humanity in a different way, in your own mind. And it seems like it's about diving deep and finding that thing and bringing that to the surface, okay? Which is going to turn out become your wish fulfillment here. Another thing I saw right there, peacock's feather, that's what it is. Being proud of what you're bringing to the surface and showing it off, okay? If this is an emotion, I feel like it can be about clearing the result and showing that off can be a very good way of becoming a great example. If this is like a talent you're bringing to the surface, yes, by all means, you need to really like display it to the humanity in order for it to help others too, okay? Another thing I see here is someone's surprised. I know it's just, there's a mother washing someone's hair or combing someone's hair. And another thing here, this can represent maybe there is a part of you maybe have been taken care of in a really harsh way. I see letters too. I'm going to say that FM, like Mary, Faith. We have kind of like a G, like Georgia. And the mother is like carrying the hair really harshly here. So during this journey, what can be revealed to you, which parts of you maybe haven't treated well. And now you are learning here to take care of those parts in a gentle way, okay? Another thing is I see someone with a half black face, half white face. However, but this is not exactly like the face issue, like the color issue. I feel like this is one side of the face is shadowed. I feel like there's some part of you that has been in the shadows or maybe caused by someone to you hid it away. Now you're going to bring it to light too. We have here a phoenix rising. Some of you might be during this time recognizing what are you hiding away from the, like deep down in there too. Okay, reveal that. Why is this necessary? All these things that you're doing, why is this necessary? Because I see here a light, a clean paper. Maybe this is like a contract coming in front of you. And in order for you to pursue that new position, new place, that you need to really let go of those like shackles that are tying you down, okay? And maybe even preventing you to be who you are. I see here you're standing on a massive fish. Fish can represent money, wealth, resources, abundance, and it seems like you're dominating the fish. You're on top of it. You're hunting the fish. Basically, you're catching the fish. You don't hunt the fish. You catch the fish and getting it out of the water here. And this seems like the resolution that you're going to have in this, like it is a very crowded space here. When you break it apart and just resolve whatever's in that like a knotted space, you're gonna get clarity. You might get a contract. You can resolve something maybe you had fear about as well, and then you are catching a massive fish here, okay? And the fish can be like as soon as you resolve the situation, it might appear in front of you. You are on top of the fish, meaning there's action necessary in this part of the story that you need to go and just pull the fish out of the water. So if like synchronicities are tying you with a person or calling you, I see a couple here. A couple is calling you for help. We have an authority figure with a hat on top of his head. Kind of reminds me a little bit graduation cap. Someone, maybe a professor, someone who's knowledgeable, expert about something. That two people are advising. They might call you over to maybe even handle the fish. This can be money management maybe for some of you. Another thing I see here is this woman right there kind of looks like the side profile. You see her hat here, full moon and 2 half crescent right there. Kind of looks like that to me. Again, this knowledge that you have, that innate knowledge and book knowledge, is going to be also useful after the fact as well, after you tie the deals. I told you there are 2 pathways, like more pathways are opening. So some of you, if you're working, this can be taking a break from what you do because you might be doing an intense job here. Or some of you are like resolving some things, like you can take a break. And you don't have to go for the solution all day, every day. You can take a break during your day if it's possible for you, which is going to be good for you, okay? Let's dive into your saucer now. If you have a specific question, a desire, an intention, hold it in your mind. I see this desire has some time, guys. However, it is coming in a very steady way. You might not realize that how steady it goes, but finally you're going to feel the effect that it is going, and it is actually accumulating something. Some of you may be purchasing something that the more like you pay, the more it's going to come to you, or like maybe paying something off, or it can be also building a relationship by stone, like I want to say brick by brick. That's the term came to me. I was going to say stone by stone, but maybe this is something that you build with bricks, like not with stones, okay? I see there is actually here someone who's carrying a small bag on their back. Someone might bring you a small gift, maybe a physical gift. Also, there's a pot boiling right there. There's fire under it. So pot boiling kind of reminds me of like a potluck or cooking or a barbecue, and somebody's bringing the food maybe. That can be also some fun. If you're hearing voices, guys, I have another kitty now. He's racking a havoc. And so, this can be someone coming into your space and helping you out to cook out, okay? Another thing here we have is a gecko. Geckos, I think this is the one that loses a tail and actually just grows it back again. This can be someone, it's close to you, and I feel like you're concerned about this person's, what they're going to do. They're showing up with a gecko as a gecko, I feel. To universe is letting you know this person has the ability to recover. If you are really being upset about this person, they're going to be miserable, I don't know what to do, maybe you're feeling that way, I feel like that's not really the case for them. And they have number 3 right under each other, 3 threes, meaning this person is extremely creative and they know what they're doing. When you put 3 threes together, that makes a 9. 9 means enlightenment, so it can be also their enlightenment journey that they're going through. Close to you, I feel like their enlightenment journey is going to affect you as well, but not in a way that you have to help them. I feel like it's going to also enlighten you what they're going through or how they're getting enlightened, okay? Let's pull your tarot now and see what the energy is around you. And at the end, I'm going to pull a chakra card to see if you have any chakras blocked and what you can do about it. Seems like here, okay, even if you're not doing this, we have Knight of Pentacles. This is meaning, even if you're not really creating a stable future for yourself, a time for it is coming, okay? This is a slow energy, so it doesn't have too much of a demand from you. So if you want to plant your seeds, go ahead, plant your seeds. Or if you're not doing it right now, it's okay. This is also a slow energy. Whenever you're available and you start starting to plant the seeds of the future, then it's going to start growing because it's an abundant card here. The future can be about a relationship. This can be a new person coming into your life, and maybe initially you're not really agreeing with it, but then you're realizing this has potential. This can be a business idea, can be your new plans about life. It's about I feel like this is filled with hope, even and also patience. This card has a lot of energy of patience here. Hangman showing up. I was trying to see, is this card upside down? Because it kind of looks like here a ballet dancer, right? Or a tap dancer, maybe even tap dancer, right? He's if you don't count the ties here. So meaning you might be having a pause moment. This is Pisces energy, by the way, guys. I see tears of joy actually falling out of your saucer right there. A good news coming forward. And in a way that you don't really expect. When you put everything to the side and maybe say, you know what, I'm giving up. I'm not going to look at it again. It's just going to come forward right away. We have here the Pisces energy with the Hangman. You might have some delays, but these delays are going to bring some enlightenment for you, okay? And like I said, he reminds me of a little bit dancing. It can be physical activities. You can spend that during that pause period in physical activities, meaning moving your body. That will change your energy. That's why maybe the Hangman showing up in a way that he's dancing when you flip it the other side around. And I know in the classic tarot, it's not really interpreted that way, but I feel like you're having a pause, but it's a pause that is necessary for you to be able to see the future, okay? See the future for a brighter perspective. Page of Cups here comes with the message of first you give it to yourself, give yourself the love, compassion, and then you give it to others. And that will be the most effective way to receive your desires. Another thing here is this, he suggests that this can be someone coming to you with a fish and offer some blessings. Or this can be a representative of you being gentle with yourself first, okay? We have Two of Swords moment here. Some of you might have to make a decision. And you might be thinking that, okay, the decision is going to change everything in a massive scale, which is not really the case. It's going to have an effect on your current situation or maybe about one subject. But life is a series of decisions. Why is it so hard for you, Gemini? Because Gemini usually the twins, you have two different minds maybe, and this is Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. It can affect your decision making, and that's why it can be a burden to you to make a decision. But life is actually a compilation of the minimal decisions that we make moment to moment to moment. So I feel like this can also be something you're understanding that too. We have King of Wands energy. This can be a fire sign coming into your life. Or this can be your decision really aligning you with your desires, movement, and stability. So whatever that decision that you keep delaying, okay, that is going to really start moving things. King of Wands is confidence. It's going to bring the confidence to you. It's going to start moving things. Queen of Pentacles here is not only confidence, but also stability and resources. It's going to help you see the resources available and use them for your own highest good. We have Three of Swords. I'm going to pull a clarifier for that. And Page of Pentacles. This can be someone new coming into your life. I feel like here, it's not about my feelings actually. Okay, let's see. You might have been through a heartbreak. And when you put yourself out there, like I said, you're going to give yourself compassion. That heartbreak can come back to the surface and to remind you, oh, don't put yourself out there. Your heart is going to break again. And I feel like this is not about something happened right away. This has been something you have been carrying with you, a burden. And the clouds are rain clouds. They're going to go away eventually, but you're holding on to them because you're thinking, if I let them go, then I'll get hurt again. So I feel here, it's the Temperance and the Magician wanting to jump out. Magician is your energy. Temperance telling you, okay, do not have to drop all the swords all at once. You can do them gradually. But at the end, when you drop all of them, you see there's a crown and a massive sun on the horizon, which is a better outcome. That you're going to start to see the better solutions. And as the Magician goes here, that what you're going to do with the better solutions, you're going to apply them very well. That's going to become your first seeds. That's going to actually start to really create your heart's desire. Okay, you're gonna really step into creating stability, ground your whatever's in your mind into the earth. And that's what we usually do without even recognizing that. We make plans, we think about it, we contemplate, and then our body and synchronicities, maybe even energy, moves us towards the direction of the right action. And if you don't resist it and you take that action, even if it's small, it will eventually get you to where you want to be at, okay? Let's see what's blocked for you, Gemini. I want to shuffle again because this can give you affirmations to unblock the chakra. We have throat chakra, guys. You're maybe not speaking yourself. That's why I said Two of Swords is not having clarity. Because you're not really speaking your truth clearly, that's why you might actually have a blockage there. Ether element is up, you know, I think ether is described as a space, something over the atmosphere, and they say that all the creative ideas actually float in the ether, and if you're open to it, your mind can absorb it. But the throat chakra is the most effective way to call it. What are you calling into your life? What are you calling? Oh, I don't know what to do. You're calling indecision. But if you say, even if I don't know what to do, I know which way I'm going. Okay, I'm going towards a better life, or I'm going something, you know, whatever it is. You have the chant here, hum. You can repeat it whenever you have a minute. You can say, like, repeat it in a very long way, and you feel the vibrations affecting your whole body. And these are affirmations that can be helpful for you. I know when to stay silent and when to speak. I speak with clarity, knowing what to say and how to say it. This is very important too. I take enough time to go inward, listen, reflect, understand, and gain clarity of thought. So inward means that when you feel something, this is about the feeling too. When you feel something, instead of just reacting to it immediately, you go back inside and listen and understand. Who is this talking inside of you? Is that you? Is that your mother? Is that your father? Is that your the inner child? Or is this somebody else in there speaking? Is that ego? Whatever it is, detecting that and understanding who that person is the clarity of thought. That will bring you the clarity of thought when you recognize who's speaking. I take the time to say and express exactly what I need to. That's very important too. Sometimes we speak in a rush because we want to be heard right away, but what you're speaking, is that what you really want to say? Okay? And this is the most effective affirmation here. I have clarity. You can repeat that during the day, and that will be helpful. Let's pull one more here. This is also healing cards. See yourself as you would see a friend. Be objective about it. So this is very clear to me. Are you being compassionate towards yourself, or are you being harsh and cruel? Who's speaking inside of you? Because we do not usually treat other people the way we treat ourselves. And some of you need to really reflect on that here. That's why the hangman energy coming for reflection, for connection with your deeper self. Show yourself compassion, pat yourself on the back because you're doing amazing. And whatever you do, you have amazing potential. And the resources, you can use them very carefully. Maybe you didn't have the opportunity to do that in the past. That's why it caused heartbreak. But now you know better and you're going to do better, okay? All right, beautiful. That's all for today. Hope you enjoy your reading. If you do, I'm going to add some more videos on the screen. You can go ahead and click that. Click the subscribe button and give this one a thumbs up. And I wish you all a magical day. Bye. Hit the subscribe and join the family.